What's up, guys? VenomousFatman here, and I got a brand new OTGT for you. This time I'm talking about this game right here, the Marvel Superhero Squad for the Xbox 360. So, pretty much, you guys know I'm a big Marvel fan. I love my Marvel comics here. I'll show you guys the back here. These guys could check it out, so don't get too much glare on there. But I love my Marvel comics, so even though this game is pretty much kiddie in its own nature, I still want to check it out, because it is Marvel comics. And I love some of the Marvel heroes, especially Captain America, but I'll get into that in a minute. Here's the thing about this game. This game is very kiddie, It plays very similar, I want to say sort of similar to something kind of like a little bit like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but not the top-down perspective and not just the one-button melee attacks and one-button, power attacks. It's a beat-em-up. It's a straight-up beat-em-up where it's you and your partner going up against hordes of enemies and trying to collect little items and stuff here and there in this level. Made for kids, simplified for kids, but it's got some great stuff, given the actual kind of like kiddie nature of it. It's not like, this thing is so kiddie that it completely detriments, the look and the feel of the characters that Marvel has, pretty much iconicized, in their actual comic books. But it's pretty fun. I went through most of the game. I didn't have such a great time, but it was a decent time actually playing this. What you have to do is throughout the levels, you have to collect these kind of like fragment pieces of the Infinity Gauntlet, because the whole story is revolving around Thanos actually getting the pieces of the Infinity Gauntlet, and kind of like the Marvel Superhero Squad have to get all the different stones and stuff before he does and completes it, so he could get all powerful. So you travel to different areas. You come into face-to-face with different Marvel heroes and villains, including Hercules, including, Doctor Doom, Super Skrull, the works. But you get to control a variety of characters. You get to control, out of the regular Marvel group from what they have on the box, here, you get to control Iron Man, Wolverine, Hulk, I believe also She-Hulk, Thor, and a few others. With, for the Xbox 360 version, the exclusive character, which is Captain America here. They don't have him right off the get-go, which kind of sucks because you have to actually pay and download for him. But, it's not such a huge deal unless you're a really big fan of this, and it kind of sucks you have to pay for in my opinion, he should have been just available from the box and no DLC be available, because this is a kind of a kiddie game. So, if any little kid has read any of the Marvel comics or even seen the Marvel Superhero Squad, TV show, or the new Avengers TV show that they have now, they're gonna ask where the heck is Captain America? And I gotta actually pay for this. It's but that's just a minor little tidbit, minor little issue there. But as far as a game, it plays well. It's kiddie. So there's a really big easy difficulty learning curve. There's it's not really difficult, but it's easy, and it gets a little bit harder, but not too much later on to the game. There's a lot of collectibles, a lot of different stuff. You got to collect all the different fragments of the different stones. You have to collect these little kind of items that are little throughout the different levels, that if you get all 3 of a specific item, or all 4 something of a specific type of item associated with a particular character, you start unlocking little different things here and there, little powers, little bios and stuff, that's decent to check out. Any Marvel head wouldn't mind checking out. If they get past, the whole kiddie aspect, they'll be okay. But overall, it's a decent game. Now, I don't know if it's worth a buy, but it's a good rent, especially if you have kids in your house and you want to introduce them to kind of the Marvel world and stuff. It's pretty decent. It's all right. So it's not a terrible game. So anyway, that's just my opinion about Marvel Superhero Squad, the Infinity Gauntlet. Leave your comments and video responses, guys. I don't mind. Just keep it civil. Let me know what you think about this game. If you had a good time with it, if you're interested in checking it out, or if you don't want to check it out, just let me know about it. Put it on the comment section. And that's about it. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Venomous is out. That was only the goddamn truth. Talk to y'all later.